Hello and welcome to this video on the future perfect. We're going to look at what it is, what we use it for, and how it is built. So the future perfect is, as its name says, it's a form of the future. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to bear in mind. It's a form of the future, and in its name, you will notice that it's got the word perfect. As I've mentioned before, as I've mentioned before in other videos, the word perfect in grammar and linguistics doesn't mean that it's something, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it can't be any better. No, it doesn't mean anything, anything like that. It means that it's completed, okay? It's completed it's completed or finished. The activity, the action is seen as something completed or finished. So what the future perfect expresses is a completed action in the future. Okay, a completed action in the future. So let's have a look at what this means. So if I take a sentence in simple future, okay, I could say, for example, arreglaré el lavavajillas. Arreglaré el lavavajillas. I will fix the dishwasher. I will fix the dishwasher. Okay, so this is I will fix. So it's something that I will do. Now let's compare it to the future perfect. If instead of this I say habré arreglado el lavavajillas esta tarde. Okay? Habré arreglado el lavavajillas esta tarde. I will have fixed the dishwasher this afternoon or by this afternoon. Okay, so look at this difference. This is something that I will do. The simple future is something that I will do. The future perfect, it's something that I will have done. Okay, so habré arreglado el lavavajillas esta tarde. Does it mean that I'll do it this afternoon? No, I might do it this morning, but by this afternoon it will have been fixed. Okay, I will have done it. Okay, so it looks at a completed action in the future. Okay, now how do we do this future perfect? What's the form of it? So let's look at how we form it. Okay, so if you look at there might be some of you that just looking at this example, you might have worked it out. But let me explain you how we do it. So as you can see, it's a compound form. It's got two bits to it. So the first part of it is the simple future of the verb haber. Okay, of the verb haber. And remember that this verb haber is haber means to have, but it's not the verb to have that we use to talk about what things we own, okay, what things we have. It's what we call an auxiliary verb, which does not have any meaning. Okay, it doesn't mean anything other than we only use it for for tenses, to change, to vary tenses and to form more complex tenses. Okay, so the first thing that we use is the simple future of haber. And what does this look like? This is what it looks like. In the form of the yo is habré. In the tú is habrás. In the he or she, so in the él or ella, is habrá. In the we, so nosotros, es habremos. In the you guys, vosotros, es habréis. Let me bring this down. Habréis. And in the they form, ellos or ellas, es abran. Okay, so habré, habrás, habrá, habremos, habréis, habrán. So depending on who will have done the action, I'm going to use one of these. Okay, and the second part that I need, is the past participle of the verb. What verb? The verb that is explaining the action. Okay, so in the case about the dishwasher, the verb is arreglar. Yeah, the verb is arreglar, to fix. So do we remember what the past participle works? How it works? So remember, the past participle is that thing that if the infinitive is an AR verb, like for example, in this case, arreglar, I'm going to turn that AR into ado. Okay, if it's an ER verb or an IR verb, I'm going to turn these into ido. Okay, so that's why that's why in the example we had arreglado, but if I wanted to say she will have eaten, then from comer to eat, that would become comido, and from, for example, and he will have lived, so from vivir, that vivir will become vivido. So, for example, if I want to, let's have a couple of sentences to put this into use and to make sure that we understand. So, an example of sentences could be, for example, we will have swum. Okay, we will have swum. So what do I need to do to put this into Spanish? So first of all, I find the verb is will have swum, and it's got the auxiliary will have. Who did it? We. Oh, sorry, who will do it? We. And we've got swum. Okay, so we will have, I'll find that here, nosotros habremos. Okay, so the we will have will be habremos, and now the swum, I need to think, okay, this is the verb to swim. Okay, the verb to swim, which in Spanish is nadar, which is an AR verb. Therefore, I change this AR for ado, and it becomes nadado. So it will be habremos nadado. Okay, we will have swum. In Spanish, habremos nadado. Let's have a look at one last example. I'll leave this here so that we can see the bits. I'm struggling for space, to be honest. Okay, one last example could be they will have brought. They will have brought. Let's say they will have brought dessert. Okay, let's say I'm throwing a party and they will have brought dessert. So I've got that it's they will have and brought. Okay, so they will have, I'll find it here, habrán. Brought, what's brought? Brought is the verb to bring, which in Spanish is traer, which is an ER verb. Therefore, I change this ER for ido, and it becomes traído. In this case, we need to put an accent because of rules of accentuation. Don't worry too much. Okay, so it will be habrán traído. Okay, so that's it. That's how you form the future perfect. And if you start using things like verbs, forms like this, which are not that complicated, once you understand how to form them, your writing, your speaking becomes 10 times better. So don't be shy, don't be scared, start using it, and enjoy improving your language by leaps and bounds. Okay? Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Adiós.